Habari Entertainment proudly presents Habari Live.
Habari Live.
From Phoenix, Arizona. And you're listening to the Habari Live podcast, the show that brings you news, sports, and entertainment for people who love HabariEntertainment.com. Here are your hosts, Iesha, Jimmy, and Damon Dipleen Ellison. Let's get it going. We are all the way live.
Good evening, all. Welcome to Habari Live Wednesday. Let's get it going. Yeah, man. Today we're gonna go over a couple things that's going on in politics and the world of news and and everything. You know, doing what we do weekly, just to keep you guys entertained and also updated with what's going on in the news. We have to, always make sure that we're telling news the way we want to tell it, and our side and the way we are viewing things. We don't change our view for others. But, if we're incorrect about something, if something we need to check, we're open to doing that. We're not always perfect. We're not perfect. We're learning every day, just like everyone else. But we love to give our views and find out how other people are viewing what's going on in the world. So that's the Habari mission, man. And that's what we do. Try to connect with the community and figure out the best way to move forward for everyone. So welcome to another episode of Habari Live. And like always, Habari Nation, we're going to make sure you guys are updated on what's coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. And like always, I'm Damon Ellison.
And I'm Iesha.
But it's Wednesday, like always, 6 p.m. Arizona time. And as always, we're here to break down the biggest story shaping America and the world. You got the rundown?
I do have that for you. A lot's happened this week, but I took the first four. I took four stories that really caught my attention early this week. And the first one is several nations have begun canceling visa issuances for American citizens in a growing diplomatic backlash against the United States. Countries including Chad, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali have suspended visa issuance for U.S. nationals, characterizing the moves as a reciprocal response to recent U.S. travel bans that have expanded to dozens of countries now. Mali's foreign ministry emphasized that Americans will now face the same conditions that U.S. authorities impose on their citizens. These developments come amid the broader visa processing freezes that the U.S. government itself has implemented for immigrants from dozens of nations in its now intensified immigration reform policy.
I mean, I understand what they're trying to do, but not many people gives a fuck about going to Chad. I mean, it's fine. I get what they're doing, but no one fucking cares. I'm sorry, they don't care. So no one gives a fuck. Sorry. I know what Trump did is terrible. You keeping people from going from places that are, some people who are trying to come to make themselves better, come to school here, and to block all these places from these places who are third world countries trying to figure out their way in the world and trying to get better through colonization and all the things that's went wrong in these countries throughout history, the taking and the snatching of their resources. I understand all that, but nobody wants to come visit you guys' countries. Most of the people that do come are people who are, humanitarians trying to help out. So you probably would want them to come, but I understand. I mean, I get it. You would want to strike back when the people put you on the list of people that can't come to America.
Right.
And it's disgraceful that Trump keeps doing this. And then the other thing is that people really think that this shit is normal. Because now that once he leaves office, when it gets back to normal and immigrants start coming here again, these people are gonna be they're leaving the door open. They're gonna be screaming and hollering, "Oh, look at all these immigrants!" That's like they did during Joe Biden, because he put it back the way it was. They think now that since Trump came in, it's not supposed to be any immigrants coming in at all. But this is disgusting, man. And I understand what they're doing, but I already know what they're gonna say. We don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Pretty
So-
much.
So I'm just saying that's what they're gonna say.
I know.
Unfortunately.
What do you think about tech billionaire Elon Musk has now injected a $10 million donation into the Republican primary race in Kentucky to support candidate Nate Morris, who is vying to replace the retiring Senator Mitch McConnell. Musk's contribution, which is the largest that he's made to any Senate contest, has was directed to a super PAC backing Morris, signaling the renewed deep engagement in the U.S. electoral politics after earlier tensions between Musk and the GOP leaders.
I mean, this is the reason why we were talking about Citizen United the other day, because it's all this money in politics right now. It's just ridiculous, man. And there, all the Republicans. Well, Kamala, she did this, she did that. Man, dog, I don't even care, man. I'm just sick of all the dirty money in fucking politics, and Elon thinking that he can buy any politician or any politicians in any state and any race. He think he can pick the winner out of that race and do whatever he wants to, man. And it's terrible, man. I don't know how many people. I mean, people are okay because their person wins, so it's fine. But man, dude, this is ugly stuff, man. This shit is ugly. This dude is going around putting his money and putting his finger on all our elections throughout our states, trying to buy out the election. And we're okay with this shit? Like, dog, this is nasty. Get the fuck out of Kentucky politics. You're not even from there. Leave the fucking state alone.
Right.
He trying to put his finger on it because who he wants to put in. Like, it's just nasty, man. I hate it. And I just wish that this dude would go away, man, because it's just, we need to put in some laws. We need to put some laws in place that make it tougher for these politicians, or makes it illegal, period, for these rich people to just buy elections.
Right.
The oil companies bought out Trump. That's why he's doing this in Venezuela, for he can pay them back because all the money that they gave him. Like I said, damn near $5 billion came from corporations in our last election.
Ridiculous.
Over $2 billion Trump spent. Billions that Kamala spent. Both of them. Fucking Musk spent what, $255 million for Trump.
For Trump, yeah.
Like, dog, and all the other companies that gave him money. Like, man, this stuff is nasty. And I just wish that somebody would. I can't believe that the Supreme Court let this shit go through with Citizens United and all the different laws that they have curtailed to make sure that dirty money can go into politics. And this is what the Republicans want. Dark money, dirty money. Like, come on, man. Then you don't even know where the money is coming from. You can't even say who exactly the people. They can leave their names blank. They can do whatever they want to.
Be an anonymous donor.
Yeah, like, it's crazy that they're doing everything that they can. They always saying that the other side is so much fraud. The Democrats are fraud. Right. They do everything they can. Like, all right, you care about fraud. Let's put these laws in to make sure that dirty money is not in politics. Oh, no. Supreme Court. We're going to take it to the Supreme Court.
Right.
Like, they're going to fight it. Just like with the Pelosi shit. How many Republicans voted against it? Damn near all of them. The people who are saying, oh, Pelosi, she's making all this money and all that.
Let's put in a law to stop her from doing that.
Let's stop it. Like, come on,
We're doing it too, so we can't do that.
What the hell? Y'all acting like you cared about her getting insider trading information. And we're saying, all right, let's stop it. Let's stop all these motherfuckers from being able to. No, we're not going to do it. It's ridiculous, dude. Check how much was accumulated.
Accumulated
with seasoned Venezuela oil tankers. Now that Maduro is gone, they are going to receive a percentage of that funding. Their economy, $500 million accumulated so far. I mean, are you happy about that? I mean, you happy that our president stole money for oil? Y'all were for weeks saying that, oh, we got to stop these drugs. Now it's not about drugs, it's just about oil, and y'all clapping? Like, I thought, man, dude, at least in the Bush days, people was outraged. Now y'all just bend over. They was mad. Why are we going to war with people over oil? Now y'all just like, yay, yay. At least back in the day, damn, what happened? Like back in the day, motherfuckers was mad. I can't believe he said it was WMDs, and then it ended up being oil. And people were pissed. Nowadays, they're like, yeah, good old Trump. He's the greatest. Look at him. Like, these people are just bootlickers. Like, no spines at all. None. No more wars. We're not going to bomb anybody. This dude threatening everybody on fucking Truth Social every day. He's ready to bomb whoever, whenever. He's ready. And what they say, yeah, we're going to show them. Hello. What's up, Daniel? Danielle. I don't know if it's Daniel or Danielle.
Danielle.
Oh, my bad. What's up with it? But yeah, man, it's pretty sad. What else you got?
Moving on to Minnesota. In Minneapolis, a dramatic moment captured widespread attention when a black man and two black women stepped in to help a far-right activist, Jake Lang, escape a mob of counter protesters. According to local reporting, Isaiah Blackwell physically guided Lang away from the volatile crowd before two women drove him to safety during a protest sparked by immigration enforcement tensions within the city.
Yeah, man, dude, you know, a lot of people were upset that the black guy even helped him out. You know, some people were like, man, he should have left him, you know, to his own devices. Black people are too nice. The other side wouldn't do that for us. But I'm not going to say those things. I mean, the dude helped him out, even though dude is a piece of shit, racist motherfucker. I probably wouldn't have helped him out. I'm not going to lie to you. But he did. So you got to say hats off to him for doing that, because I wouldn't have helped him. You know, yeah, big bro on his own. He made his bed. Why he put himself in that situation? I mean, he made a video. Come on down here. We're going to be telling all these Somalis to get out of our countries and all these foreigners. And just posted it online. So the people he thought was going to show up didn't
show up.
They didn't make it. They couldn't make it. But the people who were against all that bull, they had time.
They said, I got time today.
And hey, man, that dude, I mean, what is his name? Andrew Lang?
Jake Lang.
Jake Lang. He got what he deserved. I mean, he deserved it.
He FO'd
man.
that day.
I mean, they think that this racism stuff is cool and it's funny because online it's cool and funny because all these people who are anonymous are mostly bots.
Yep.
Who are not living by their real name, and the people who are doing this stuff in hindsight, I mean, in sight, they're losing their jobs, getting fired. Saw a video of today. The dude is already fired, but he went up to this black lady talking about how much money she paying for her house, called her all type of N-words, monkeys and stuff. Like, dude was just straight tripping. But this is what we're dealing with in this America today. There's these guys just running around being racist in front of black people and then show their gun on their side. Like, come over here, I got my gun. And then he's just recording, saying racist stuff. Like, what is going on, man? Like, y'all always talking about how horrible the black people are, so bad, but you're going around fucking with them, recording them. You're not too scared. Like, I mean, dude, it is craziness right now. I just don't get it. No more wars, military strike, streets being bought by the Iranian government who froze all hanging proceedings. They say they
said
did.
threats.
They say
Military
they
strike
did.
threats.
Oh, military strike threats. Yeah, you're right. They said they didn't hang anybody, but man, the numbers coming out of Iran is not looking good. I mean, the numbers are horrible. 3,000 to 4,000 they're talking about has been killed. And the crazy part is Trump plays with people's lives. He's telling those people, "Hey, I'll be there for you. If they do anything, we're gonna come." People could have heard that. I don't know if they did, but what if they did go out there thinking that this dude was gonna help them, and all of them go out there and get killed because of the shit he's saying, telling them that he's gonna be there to help them, knowing he wasn't. The next day, I'm not gonna do anything. Like, bro, this is why presidents don't just talk. Everything they do is calculated. But this guy here is just presidents on a whim. I mean, he just says shit. I mean, just talks out of the side of his neck, just openly, just says whatever's on his mind. That's not a good way to lead. It's horrible, in fact. Cooling the aggressive rhetoric towards Greenland and exercising economic warfare to force Denmark to the table, negotiate a deal to annex. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Today he's over there in Europe looking like a fool. You know, the things they're coming to him and how they're coming to him. Europe is done with this dude. They're done. They're sick of this dude. He's over there embarrassing us. The way he's looking at these podiums and the way he's talking, this guy's an embarrassment. I don't know how you're defending him. Everything you're saying is bad. I mean, I really don't know how that was defense, because everything you said was not good. Anything when you bring up Greenland is ridiculous.
I'm hoping he's saying that's what MAGA uses as they defend.
I hope so. I guess.
I'm hoping that's what he means.
I guess, man. I mean, they, like I said, all MAGA, you know, it's a great way to lead you. I'm jealous. That's a great way to lead off the cuff. That's a great way to lead. I mean, this dude is leading like a drunk clown. I mean, it's really bad, man. He's the worst. I mean, his speeches are terrible. He speaks like a 5-year-old. That's why you guys like him, because you know you read at a 3-year-old level. So talking to a 5-year-old is like, yay, we're winning. I can understand this guy. The other people, they speak and I don't know what they're saying. So this guy who speaks like an idiot, they love him. But
lastly, in the entertainment world, rapper Nicki Minaj has ignited controversy with a viral social media confrontation with journalist Don Lemon. Nicki Minaj lashed out at Lemon over his news coverage of protest activity in Minnesota, directing a homophobic slur at an openly gay journalist and demanding legal action against him. Lemon has publicly pushed back, condemning Nicki Minaj's language and defending his reporting. The exchange has sparked a wider discussion about celebrity influence, media criticism, and respect in public discourse.
Man, Nicki Minaj is just she's being ridiculous. You know, she's trying to hold on to what she's pushing right now. It's cool to see the Republicans talk about how great she is after they've talked trash about her for years and years and years.
Right.
Now she rules and she's great. That just shows you that these people don't have brains. It's just who's ever on their side they're with. It doesn't matter what they do. They used to be about Christian morals, and rap music was against their morals. But as soon as a rapper say that they're with them, they're with the rapper soon. So obviously the moral things was a lie. We all knew that from the jump. You know, it's just lies after lie. But Nicki, I mean, that's fine. She can talk trash about your boy, but all he was doing was reporting on a story. And a protest happened, and he happened to be there, and he happened to go in and cover that protest. It is not illegal to cover a protest. There were plenty of people that covered the what was going on January 6th, and people covered it. People walked in with the people, and they were covering it. I don't know if all those people went to jail, but I know it was the people who posted it online. Now, I don't know if those people went to jail, but I see his videos online now, because I think it was like it's BG on the scene. He's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's always on the scene. So it's not illegal to do that, and that's just the way it is. He didn't hurt anyone, so I'm not sure why she's on this binge of protecting Christians, and that's her new thing. A lady who has talked about sex on all her albums. Now she's a protector of all Christian values. It's pretty crazy to see, man. I don't really understand what's going on with Nicki Minaj. I don't know her, but it's crazy to see her fighting people and talking about Christian values all the time
with the kind of music that you publish.
Exactly. It's weird, man. It's weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure what's going on with her. I mean, she's trying to connect with the more conservative group with the type of music she creates. I'm not sure why she's trying to connect with more conservative people. Are you going to go to Christian music because the people you're trying to grab as a group and you're navigating towards, your music isn't really their thing? So I don't know, man, what she's doing, but I don't understand why she has to disrespect people. And then you're talking about disrespecting Christians and then say the most vile, disgusting things.
Right.
You're taking up for Christians, but you say the most gross things about this dude. And this is his business. Number one thing that's in the Bible is not to judge others. And I don't understand how these fake Christians be online talking about people, talking about gays, talking about all these people in such a horrible way, when it's the whole thing about the Bible is to treat everyone the same, to not judge people or judge your neighbors, to love thy neighbor is what it says. And these people openly hate everyone, openly talk trash about everyone. I mean, it's crazy. I just don't understand it. She's just on something, man. And I mean, whatever she's going through, I hope she gets through it, man. But goodness gracious, Nikki, goodness. I mean, it started with her. She calling the old girl kids monkeys,
right?
Cardi B kids monkeys. I'm like, ugh. I didn't know she was like this. Like, what's going on? So that's why she always wore the blind wig. She really thinks she's white. Oh, okay. Lighten her skin, because you look at her back in the day, she was darker.
She's bleached her skin.
She didn't bleach her skin to make herself brighter. Is that what's going on? Like, man, dude. Whatever though, man. Let's go ahead and move to the stories, I guess. It's on you. Tonight.
All right. So tonight we're going to have a show that's going to shake up a few tables.
Yeah, absolutely. Our lead story tonight is one of the most dangerous political confrontations the world has seen in decades. Donald Trump versus Europe over Greenland and over the future of global alliances and NATO. So this is what we're dealing with our great leader. We're going into crises and friendships and that we've had in place since World War II. Treaties, NATO, everything that the West built and put together, this guy is trying to destroy because he says he needs Greenland. So let's get it right into it, man. Donald Trump is once again insisting that the United States has to have Greenland. Not wants, not should, consider. He says America must control Greenland for national security reasons.
Must control it. But Greenland, for anyone who may not know, is a semi-autonomous territory of Denmark.
Hmm.
Denmark is a member of NATO. Denmark is also a member of the European Union.
Hmm.
And Denmark has been an American ally for generations.
But Trump doesn't care about any of that. He don't care about allies. He don't care about NATO. He just cares about himself. He has doubled down this week, saying that if Denmark and Europe don't go along with his bullshit demands, he will impose massive tariffs on European goods, and sent the markets into a free fall after that dumbass shit he said.
Right. And the European leaders are not taking that lightly. Germany's finance minister came out of an emergency meeting and said, "We will not allow ourselves to be blackmailed
by whack-ass Donald Trump."
Right.
France's finance minister said something even more chilling. He stated, "We are living through uncharted territory. We've never seen this before. An ally of 250 years is using tariffs as a geopolitical weapon."
Which is a powerful statement because it signals that something is very important. Europe is finally waking up to the reality that Donald Trump is not treating them like true partners. He's treating them like the actual enemy.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised.
And today he goes over there and then he's again telling them how shitty their countries are and how disastrous everything is that's going on in their countries, how bad everything is, how he needs to come over there and they need to do what America is doing. Every time he goes to Europe, he disrespects those people. Tell them how shitty their countries are. It's ridiculous. These are people that we have worked with for fucking centuries. And this dude here wants to go over there and just shit on them. Talk about how bad it is because they let immigrants in. Like, dog, I know you all are piece of shit people who fucking follow this dude. But man, this dude is the worst. I've never seen anyone that is this miserable every fucking day. I don't know what his fucking problem is. I just don't get it, man. How are you this miserable? How do you wake up this miserable every day? But this is what he does. And we're going to talk about what all this actually means, man, economically. Europe is already dealing with slow growth. Germany's economy is fragile. Italy depends heavily on exports. France relies on global trade.
In the United States, we're their biggest customer. So when Trump threatens tariffs, he's not just making political statements. He's threatening entire industries, which means you and I are going to pay the higher prices for these goods.
Dude, these people think that putting tariffs on these countries' products, it hurts us. People still want to have the products that they want, and then they're going to pay this price, and they're the ones that's paying the fucking tariffs. Like, why are we how many fucking European cars have manufacturing here? They make cars here. There's good things in free trade. I just can't believe Republicans, the people, it's just, what's up, Ryan? It's unbelievable that Republicans are for this. These are the free trade people. Reagan hated this shit. He hated tariffs. I just don't understand the Republican Party right now, dude. All of their principles are thrown out the window for this guy. None of them are standing up. They were the free trade people. That's what they wanted. They wanted trade. I just do not get this shit. Like, we've messed up the deal with Canada. Kentucky bourbon, Kentucky whiskey, all of them are going out of business, man, because we didn't fucking put tariffs on all their whiskey. Like, it's so stupid. What are we doing, man? I just don't get it. I don't understand. How are we winning? How is this equal winning? When we seeing companies going out of business, people are getting fired. Like, I just don't understand who thinks that these tariffs are good. Yeah, that's the numbers came out today. 96% of the tariffs have been thrown off to us. And those numbers came out today. Like, I mean, it's every single economic and any person with any type intellect in economics said that this was going to happen. Everyone predicted this. He didn't listen. Like I said, in the history of tariffs, it's all bad. Everybody knows this, man. This is something everyone learned in high school. But this guy. I mean, you got to think about it. German cars, BMWs, Mercedes, Volkswagen. Think about Italian luxury goods, Gucci, Prada, Armani, everything that people love to wear here.
Yep.
All of those things are going to be more expensive because this guy's in a fight with our trade partners.
Exactly.
Over Greenland, some dumb shit.
Right. And, tariffs would make all of those products more expensive in America overnight. And Europe is just saying, well, if Trump does that to us, we're going to do it right back. We're just going to play tit for tat. I mean, it's only fair, right?
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, this is stupid. We can't be this dumb. We can't be. Like, China is taking over everything. Now Canada has went and made a trade deal with China. They used to do they trade with us. Now they're going around us and going to make new trade partners because we have an idiot who think he knows the art of the deal is to bully everybody. Canada is just straight up going around us. They have banned all American products. Now they're going to make deals with China. Awesome. Winning. Now the deal that he had put in place with Europe, that's on hold. It's going to take another 2 years before the deal is put in place. He is going to kill American jobs with these dumb ideas that this guy is putting in place. These dummies want to call it TDS. No, it's called intelligence, knowing economics, seeing that this guy is destroying all of our fucking trade deals by bullying them and talking trash to them. This is terrible. We're the number one country and economy in the world. Why are we sitting around acting like we're suffering? This is this victim mentality that the Republicans have right now. They're sitting around screaming, oh, whoa, white people, we have it so bad. By going around acting like America has it bad. Talking about the trade deals. Everybody's fleecing us. Why are we number one? It's working. We're the best. Why fuck it up? It doesn't make any sense. The European Union is now reportedly considering up to $93 billion in retaliatory tariffs against the United States. So now, that's what this shit is. Don't you understand? When you say, I'm going to put tariffs on your shit, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to put tariffs on your products. This is what is happening. I hope not, but he staved it off the first year, man. So we've hit record highs when it comes to the market. But I don't know how the market keeps ignoring this guy. I don't understand how the market is doing it. Today, it looked like it recovered from the bounce that it had yesterday. But at first, everything was down. Bonds were down. We're seeing, I don't understand what's going on with the economy. It's not really matching what is going on Main Street. It's not matching. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what they're doing to this market right now, but it doesn't make any sense. AI is propping it up with their bubble and their non-existence. Because what is it worth? What is AI really worth? It has to be a bubble. It's gonna pop, and once that pops, all of the good that we're seeing in the market is going to go away. It's my belief, but I can't say for sure on that. Tariffs are not working, and how can you call me a moron and you're saying tariffs are working? You know how many jobs we've put in on average? Last year when you guys were hollering and screaming how horrible it is, we were having 150,000 jobs a month or more. Now we're getting 50,000 or less. Please tell me how that is better than putting in triple the amount of jobs. And all they keep saying is gas is cheaper. Oh, goodness, man. That's not enough. The AI bubble I believe so, bro. I believe it will pop because it doesn't make any sense. AI does not make money. It may save them money by being able to get rid of a couple jobs, maybe, but that's not a money making product. So that's why they're trying to figure out ways to make AI into a hardware product that they can fucking sell. Because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to sell something. I mean, I don't know if it has any worth. Only thing we do know is it's gonna kill some jobs. So they can save some money in some places and they'll like that. But the amounts of money that we are seeing these AI being worth, I don't think it's worth that. I mean, so Europe is trying to hurt us, man, with $100 billion in tariffs. So hopefully they don't do that. We need to stop this back and forth with all these countries. It's not helping us, and it's not helping the economy.
No, it's not. And it wouldn't stop there. EU diplomats are talking about restricting U.S. banks and American tech companies from operating freely within Europe.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal because if you think about it, American companies have free range when it comes to Europe. They operate in most of the European countries, and they do well over there. So for Trump to threaten them, it's a threat to our entire economy, man.
Yep.
And it's not helping anything. Tariffs are horrible. Stop it. Your 401k is booming. Well, your 401k was booming when Biden was in office. It was at the levels that we're seeing now. What are you talking about? It's always been great. And you guys were crying and hollering and screaming how horrible everything is. Just the change of the president is the only thing that's made it better for you. Like, come on, man. You guys are the biggest hypocrites ever, man.
So
This
that's
is
gonna bring
the
jobs back to
prices of
America.
things. What will bring jobs back to America? Tariffs?
Not
No.
having the banks be freely in Europe.
Yeah. I don't know. I doubt it. But this is no longer small talk. This is the beginning of a potential full-blown trade war. And trade wars, period. Everybody loses in trade wars. You could try to say all you want, but we're going to lose, and everyone's going to lose in a trade war.
Yep. But Damon, this isn't just about money. It's actually about global security, as Trump likes to frame it.
Fuck out of here. This is about no goddamn global security. I mean, if we're not in a war with Russia and China. I understand that these guys are enemies of us, but we're not in a war with them right now. So we have the ability to put bases in Greenland if we need to. Many bases in Greenland. And he's turning that down. You know, a lot of people think that it's just over the precious metals that's in Greenland. And he wants access to that. But if he wanted access to that, that can be easily negotiated through diplomatic means. Easily. Nah, hell no, I'm not an economist, man. I just listen to economists. You know what I mean? And all the economists say that tariffs are terrible. I am not one, but I listen very well. And I'm listening to the people who are saying that this is not good. And I'm watching the news, and every single person who is a trained economist says that this is not going to end well. Treason is the act of betraying your country, typically by trying to overthrow the government or helping its enemies, which is one of the most serious crimes against the state. Yeah, I guess, bro. I guess. But that would mean treason was with the January 6ers, right? Those guys were committing treason. But they're sitting at home because they were pardoned. You guys don't care about treason. But they say that Greenland sits in a strategically critical location in the Arctic. Is what they're saying. And yes, Arctic security, it is important. No one's saying that. That's why we have a base there. But Greenland is already part of NATO, and it's already part of the defense system. The U.S. already has military bases there.
Mm-hmm.
If we wanted to put more, we can.
Yep.
But what is this really all about?
Yep. So Trump's argument that America needs to seize Greenland really makes no sense. Like, make it make sense. We already got bases there, just like you just said. So why do we need to take it over?
Mm. Yeah, man. I mean, it like you said, it doesn't make sense. Politically, it's destroying unifications that we've had in place since World War II, NATO, and other people that we have been partners with for 100 years. So it doesn't really make any sense to destroy those partnerships for Greenland. It just doesn't make any sense. And what Europe is saying is, we will help with the Arctic security. We will work with you, but you cannot just threaten to take the land from a NATO ally. And a couple of them said that this will destroy NATO. Some have, thrown back on that and saying that it won't. But it's not looking good, man.
Oh, but let's be very clear about what Trump is doing here. He's threatening the sovereignty of a fellow NATO country.
David, don't come on here with those lies. We've seen President Trump put the National Guard wherever he wanted to. He did not have to ask Nancy Pelosi if he could bring the National Guard. Did he ask her when he put the National Guard in D.C. this last year? Did he ask her when he put the National Guard in Minnesota or Chicago? No, he just did it. It's unbelievable that you guys fall for his lies. But if he wanted the National Guard to be there on January 6th, they would have been there. But he did not call them. Come up with a better lie, bro. Because it's getting old. It's ridiculous. So this is unprecedented. And it sends a terrifying message, man, to the rest of the world. That Donald Trump doesn't care about people and treaties. He doesn't care about our trade partners, our friends. He doesn't care about any of those agreements that's been put in place for forever. He will rip them up for whatever he wants to do.
Yep.
If you don't understand how important Greenland is to the security of the United States and Europe, break out a map and use your map. Hey, man, if you think that Russia is a problem that we need to be, going into a Cold War with them again, then I understand why we need Greenland. But are we really in the war? You guys were just saying how great Putin was and you love him and he's not even doing anything. Y'all want him to take over Ukraine. He's not even doing anything. What is Trump really doing with Ukraine? But he's siding with Putin pretty much. So I'm not with the theories that you guys are so scared of Russians when only thing that I see are you guys kissing their ass and Trump kissing his ass. So is that really a threat from Russia right now when dude he loves Putin. He's up his butt 24/7. So I'm sorry, I don't see a threat from Russia. But if you want to say China, okay, maybe. But we haven't seen China in a war since 1979. They have not really been the push war people. And they're using the way we like to throw around our military might against us, making friendships across the world, trading partners across the world as they pass us up. Because they can use, we don't use war and we don't go blow up people and take people out and replace people and put in new regimes. We don't do those things over here in China. And countries are getting cooler with China. They're helping out so many countries around the world. They're doing so much, man. I ain't gonna lie, they're lapping us, man. And they're about to pass us. Because we're doing everything we can to say fuck the rest of the world. It's just it's terrible. We don't need Greenland. We need to do something to help Americans because we have a problem right now. But, go ahead.
But like you said, and this is happening at the worst possible time because Europe is depending on the United States to help defend Ukraine against Russia.
Yeah, like I said, America doesn't really care. We're not really doing much. They were so mad at Biden for him helping because they didn't want any money going into foreign wars. But that wasn't really the thing because now, he's willing to go blow up Ukraine and blow up Iran, blow up all these places. And they're not complaining about the money that's being spent on these situations and these wars. It's dropping bombs in Nigeria, just bombing wherever, Yemen. And they don't complain about the money spent on those bombings. But when it was going to Ukraine, they hated it. They were upset, pissed. But NATO unity is more important now than at any time since World War II. But instead of strengthening alliances, Trump is ripping them apart.
Ripping them apart. And British Prime Minister Keir Starmer even said this week that the UK's own nuclear deterrence depends on maintaining good relations with America.
Crispy, a republic is a kind of democracy. Like you just saying the same word twice, bro. I mean, y'all, it's so dumb. A republic is a democracy. I don't know why you guys keep saying that. A republic does not mean that they are not for democracy, and it's not built to be a democracy. Like, stop saying that. So Europe is stuck. If they stand up to Trump too hard, they risk losing U.S. military support. If they stay silent, they look weak. So they're in the conundrum. They're in the fucked up situation that our stupid ass leader has put them in. What will they do to get themselves out of this situation? To me, they have to stay strong. They have to stand up to this guy.
Yep.
Because he thinks they are weak. And he thinks that they are kissing his ass. That's how he talked about it. Well, when they see me, they kiss my butt. They need to stop kissing his butt when they see him. They need to start being for real, like, fuck you, G. Because this dude, he thinks he uses America's history and the things that America has done and try to use those things to prop himself up. The sacrifices of people who died in the military. The sacrifices of people who died in World War II on the fucking beaches of Normandy. This dude who wouldn't even go to Vietnam trying to use what they've done to prop himself up. The sacrifices all these people made, losing family, people dying. And he's trying to use it to say, well, America, we would have did this. And if it wasn't for us, y'all would be speaking German and Japanese. Like, he's so fucked up, man. That's not what you do when you're the powerful. You the one that saved everybody. You don't go in there and tell everybody. This is ridiculous, man. I don't understand how anybody can sit around and watch this guy who wouldn't go to Vietnam at all, talking about bone spurs. And then he's using their sacrifices to say how great he is and how great America is. We would have did. Nah, dog. They did that. You didn't do shit. You didn't do nothing. Those people sacrificed, lost their lives for others to be okay because from the Nazis. Yep. Now we got Americans, Elon Musk and all these other people putting up Nazi symbols, Hail Hitler. They just clowning. Saw the guys Myron Gates and what's his name? Fuentes. Mm-hmm. They at the club in Miami singing the Kanye Hail Hitler song. Like, these people are disgusting, man. The people who sacrificed their life back in World War II would smack the shit out of these people today. Because they're straight racist today. Get up out of here with that.
Draft dodgers should never be elected to any office.
For real. Even Nicki Minaj says the Christian slaughtered in Genesis. Man, shut up, man. It's a made up story, and who cares what Nicki Minaj says? I can't even believe that y'all even using her. Y'all crazy.
Yep.
Y'all talk down about her for I don't know how long. Now she's the
Now
person
they love her.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
But guess who's sitting around loving every single second of the chaos that's being created and that's going on around the world?
Yeah, man. You're right. Fuentes is Mexican, but I don't know. Somehow he sees himself as a white man. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. Yeah, that shit did come out with Elon was stealing the social security numbers. You're right, Ryan.
Yep.
Like, dog, it's all was a scam. He getting into the information. Everybody's like, dog, we don't want this dude seeing all this. What's going on? They're sending it to a third party. They're sending information to a third party, our social security numbers. Like, dog, this is disgusting stuff. What's going on, man?
They got all your information.
And they clapping. Yeah, Doge. Yeah. We just let this richest dude in the world go in through our information, all through our shit. Access to everything. Shit. And y'all like clapping on and shit.
Like he can take any one of y'all's social security numbers and say it's him.
Hey, did you see Nick Fuentes? They asked him when they was at that club that they said, "Hey, we're gonna bring some girls over, man." He was like, "Nope." Quick, he was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not going where any women are." No. Like what? I don't know, man. Dude offered, "I'm bringing women," and he said no so fast. And this the dude, that's y'all leader? That's y'all leader. Dog, I can't believe these dudes, man, follow this Nick Fuentes.
They offered you a bunch of women and you said no?
He said no fast. Before they even got the word women all the way out his mouth, he said no. Man, Nick, he was like, no.
So, Nick, do you ride with the other side?
I mean, the way you talk about women,
he has to.
Hey, man, they say grinder crashes every time the Republicans come to town. So I wouldn't be surprised. You know, these people crazy. Yeah, man. So Trump is taking all the crosshairs down. No, he's done doing that. You know, he got what he wanted. For real. They keep their Klan robe in there and their feelings. They don't want to let their real lives out. It's crazy, man. But while we fight with Europe, Beijing has positioned itself as a stable alternative. Moscow is watching. NATO is factoring. Even Canada has started cutting new trade deals with China because they don't trust Trump. This is awesome.
Yep. But think about how wild that is. America's closest neighbors and allies are already looking for their backup plans. Plans to get away from ICE.
Yeah, man, this is this is all bad. But you know, we're going to end today's show, man, talking about a few things and putting some things into reality. Most polls show that 55% of Americans do not want to buy Greenland, and 86% oppose using military force to take it.
So the American people don't want this, is basically what that's saying. Europe doesn't want it, and NATO doesn't want it either.
Yet, Mr. Donald Trump, Mr. what she call him? Kanko Mick something. She fucked me up. Yet Donald Trump is still pushing the world toward a crisis for his own greed and his own grab for his history's sake.
Yep.
Him trying to take Greenland.
Yep. But this is what happens when your ego replaces democracy.
And the world is paying the price, man. The world is paying the price as we see everyone on edge because we have an old senile man making decisions, and he's an old get off my lawn type man too. You know, hey, get out of here, get off of my lawn. So let's bring this home, man. Trade wars, they sound good, man. You're right, big taco tits. That's what she said.
Oh no, you didn't just say.
Man, that's what she called it. That's what I was. He knew what he read my mind. He knew what I was talking about. Trey.
Taco tit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she roasted the shit out that dude. But trade wars, they sound like something abstract, but they are not. Tariffs are taxes, plain and simple. And the people who are going to pay for these tariffs if Europe hits back is Americans. Consumers will pay for more electronics, cars, food, clothing, everyday goods.
Yep. And American farmers could lose the European markets. American manufacturers could lose their contracts. And American workers could lose their jobs.
All because this guy wants to push greed to get Greenland. That is just disgusting. And so when Trump talks tough on Europe, he is gambling with the American economy. He's gambling with your opportunities to put food on your fucking table, to take care of your family. He's gambling with your well-being.
Yep.
For his greed and garbage.
And all for what? To look strong on TV? To look like he's the savior of America? To look like he's the best there ever was to do or be the president?
That's real. That's real. Exactly. He's putting politics over people, man. He's putting our well-being over his greed. He doesn't care about us. And that's what we're seeing here, man. We're seeing this go down. And I just don't understand this shit about Greenland. It's just dumb. But we'll see, man. Will Trump still keep to his alliances? Will we still believe in diplomacy? Whether we still believe in the global order that kept the world stable for decades, or we fall apart. But Donald Trump is trying to replace that system with the my way or the highway approach, and it's garbage.
And history shows that never ends well for anyone.
Nope. America became powerful because we built partnerships, because we have friends, because we laid with cooperation, not bullying.
Yep. Not because we threatened to take another country's land. Not because we wanted to say, hey, we're coming in, we're taking over, and it's ours now.
Right. And America has a ugly history of pushing out regimes. We have an ugly history of taking over Hawaii and Guam. We have some things that has been bad throughout history. I'm not going to sit here and act like we haven't done things like this before, but that has not been the way of America for the last 40 years, at least. So we can keep to our history and the way that we've done things, and just we're supposed to have some tact as a country. People should be outraged that this guy is leadership is taking us to a place like this where we're fighting with people that we're normally cool with, where we have people marching against our president. It's embarrassing. If we keep going down this garbage road that Trump is taking it down, we just lose, man. We lose friends, we lose people, and we're going to lose Greenland. We lose trust around the world. But tonight's message is simple. America needs allies, man. We can't go along in everything, and that's what this guy is trying to do. He thinks that America can do it alone. But we need allies. We need Europe. We need America's friendship with Europe. And turning all our friends into enemies, Canada, Mexico, it's not great leadership, man. It's terrible leadership. It's chaos. And we deserve better than chaos.
Yep, we do.
But all right. We're going to end it there, man. We appreciate you guys, especially Ryan, talking with us, speaking with us today. I enjoyed the company. We'll be back on Saturday, 11 a.m. And that's Mountain Standard Time. We're in Arizona. So this is Damon.
And I'm Iesha.
And we will see you guys next time. We appreciate it.
Peace
Have a
out.
good rest of your day. Peace.
Thanks for watching another episode of Habari Live. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and get updates on news, the podcast, and more. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget to visit www.habarientertainment.com. See you next week. Peace.